So TGS is happening. Sony already happened. Sony kicks off the party. I watched a little bit of it. There's still a lot of it that I haven't seen, which actually might work for the way that I want to do a wrap-up of what happened at the Sony press conference. So I'm going to go as fast as humanly possible through a huge list of everything they talked about. I want to know if it was a highlight, if it was a low light, or that we don't care. If it was a highlight or low light, I want to know why. If we don't care, we don't care. We move on.
Okay.
I like this.
Cool.
Bloodborne was a highlight.
Yes, highlight, obviously.
Highlight. I think we should all get different opinions. Like there shouldn't be a unanimous vote.
I'm
There
sorry.
should be-
In this case, it's just the
I
highlight.
think I could
No, I
probably
know.
guess the
Yeah.
opinions,
Yeah.
and we were excited for that. Yeah, they had me at the word hunter again. It was just like, yep, done.
The new music.
New music.
The context
Yes.
is what has me so excited. You know Ludwig's
yeah.
the sword? You fight him as a boss.
Sweet.
We're gonna figure out what happened to this guy.
More lore.
This is like Artorias from why can't I think of the name of
Artorias of the Abyss?
Artorias of the Abyss, yeah. This is great.
We should mention what we're talking about to anyone who is clueless.
The old
Yeah,
hunters
good job.
coming to
Yeah,
Bloodborne,
Good job.
first
I'm diving in
expansion.
too quickly.
$20 comes out in November. Oh, I forget the date.
Is it 24th, I think? 20, something like that.
Okay,
Same year as the game's launch. Awesome to get. Did you say October or November?
November.
November, yeah.
Most important thing, there's a transforming bow.
Yeah.
Come on.
There's a bunch of new weapons, actually.
Yeah, there's
At
you
least
said,
5.
Yeah.
At least. There's probably more.
There were go watch that trailer again. There were probably some you missed.
So, so let's figure out what we didn't need to miss. Vita had an introduction. Vita means life. What is this? Blood wrote this down, so he might be very snarky in some parts.
Vita is on life support.
Yeah, Vita was the first thing he said. Do we care?
That made
Generally,
sense
if I
to
see the word
people.
Vita, should I just cross it off?
I mean, there's a lot of
No,
Vita
I get
stuff shown
excited.
there.
I
It's
get
hard
excited for Vita.
it's hard to think of anything specifically with just saying Vita is life.
Vita means
Yeah.
life. That's what Blood wrote down.
Sure. I don't remember anybody talking about Vita means life, so I'm going to say
Alright.
don't care.
Don't care.
Don't care.
Skip it.
Mina no Golf 2016. Is that Hot Shots?
I'm going to give this one a hard don't care. That is hard.
Okay.
That is Hot Shots.
Anybody care about Hot Shots? I like golf.
I do care,
I'm going to
but
go a little brutal. I'm going to say low light.
is this Vita or is this PS4?
This is a PS4, and
okay.
it does not look like a PS4 game.
no,
Alright.
it doesn't. The word "we" was
Low
thrown
light
around
from
quite a
Bossman.
bit during
Uncharted
the
4
stream.
global worldwide launch date announced. I'm assuming that was the big date.
Do care.
Yeah. It's hard to call that a highlight, though.
Yeah.
I'll say don't care.
Okay.
All they did was show a title and a release date.
Gravity Days.
Yeah.
Seemed like a highlight.
Highlight.
Michael Damiani freaking out on
Highlight.
social media.
All day.
Why Gravity Days? Just out of ignorance because I didn't play the first game. Also PS4, like
It's tricky. I think the appeal is immediately once you see the game itself, you just see the character just floating through the sky quickly toward the next object.
Yeah.
I've never played the games. Can you two
See,
speak to them?
okay, this is what I want to touch on.
'Kay.
No, Gravity Days is known as Gravity Rush in the West. It came out very early in the Vita's life, when pretty much no one had a Vita. It was this gorgeous game that played super well, that had a super fascinating world and cast of characters, and the fact that it's coming out on PS4, giving it to this whole new audience, and that they're making a sequel is like, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it.
Smart move, too.
Super highlight.
Smart move putting it on PS4.
Vita is dead, I guess. Vita means life, and then Vita is dead, I guess.
That makes me sad, but yeah.
Hold on, is that another one of Bloodworth's notes?
Yeah. sassy notes.
Ubisoft showed us off some stuff. Do we care about Ubisoft?
We care about For Honor.
Yes,
Honor, they showed
okay.
first.
Played at E3. Game's incredible.
It is incredible.
So much
what
fun.
else do we see from For Honor? Like, what's the news?
There's a samurai trailer.
Yeah,
Oh, trailer,
exactly.
yeah.
Oh right, which we've seen that guy. We've seen him in action, but just kind of focusing on.
Yeah,
Because when we
yeah.
demoed it, it was
Specifically
just the
focusing.
Arthurian characters.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
that's correct.
Yeah. There's some hype there.
Yeah,
Small hype.
you get poison darts, katanas.
Yakuza remake. Did we find out anything
Oh,
new?
man.
Super highlight.
Okay.
Mega highlight. Double stars.
That's a highlight.
Yeah, I will not stand for
Four highlights and
anything
lowlights.
else.
Only one lowlight.
So
Yeah,
it is a remake. It's not even an HD remaster.
It is a full remake of
the,
Yakuza 1.
first Yakuza.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but what they're doing is they're like, we messed up a lot of stuff in Yakuza 1. We're going to better explain with more situations the motivations for our antagonists. We're going to redo the music. We're going to add more mini games. Also, it comes with a demo for Yakuza 6 out in January.
Is
this
Yakuza
is
like?
huge.
Do you get the sense the Yakuza franchise is wrapping it up, or is this like an anniversary?
Well,
or
they're
is
not
this-
wrapping up. They announced, like I just said, Yakuza 6 is coming out.
No, I know. Like after Yakuza 6, like I wonder why. Like why now?
Well,
why,
the thing
why are
is
they making this
Yakuza
move?
5 is kind of a wrap-up. It completes the story that we've been seeing since the PlayStation 2 days. So Yakuza 6 is going in a new direction.
Cool.
It has to. And I just wonder what that's going to be.
Yeah, a trailer at TGS, so we'll find out soon.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I wish
So,
I was
and
right
Yakuza 6, both highlights. King of Fighters 14.
Low light.
Low light or don't care?
Don't care for
Low
me.
light.
now. Low light. I'm with Kyle.
They're very angry about this.
Yeah. Go ahead, Ben.
So Kyle was like, this looks like trash. And I'm like, no, King of Fighters is great. 13 was awesome. But it's using 3D character models, which is cause for concern. And after going back and giving the trailer another look, those models are rough. I was kind of bummed out after seeing them.
You can do good 3D character models.
Guilty Gear XR
Yeah.
is a gorgeous game. And this looks weak by comparison.
Yeah.
So you had your initial opinions when we were watching it last night, but now you've revised them, and now that's
Low light.
But
none of
we
you
saw,
don't care.
to be fair, we saw almost nothing.
It's a
But it's almost a
30-second
low light
trailer, yeah.
because you care. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
that's
Like that's
true.
why it's a
That's
low
true.
light.
That's true.
One Piece Burning Blood. We gotta
care.
don't care about something
I,
else.
Don't
I
care.
just am not invested in One Piece.
Gundam Extreme V's Force.
I would care if I could play it here.
That's a versus.
Okay.
That-
Versus. Sorry.
That's on Vita, so I'm afraid I'm gonna have to say.
We're
Okay.
calling versus on that.
Yeah.
Compromise is what you're saying.
Well, no, I mean it's
Yeah.
made for Vita. I mean, and it looks like it's a game that's competitive, so it's cool to just be like, I'm fighting you, we're Gundams together.
It's okay not to care.
It's
Yeah.
perfect for Japanese culture, where that kind of
Yeah.
being able to play ad hoc with your friends is like reasonable.
Talking about it a lot. If we don't care.
Sure.
Tukita and Kiwami
Wow.
2.
Don't care.
Don't care. Oh wait.
Care, not a highlight, but I
Okay.
care. Tokiden is cool.
Kyle doesn't care.
I
Brad
don't know what
doesn't
that
care.
is.
That's a don't care outvote. 2 to
yeah,
1.
my
Don't
vote.
care. Neo for PS4.
Highlight.
Highlight.
Yeah.
So explain this again. I heard Blood was talking about it earlier.
Two easiest words: Samurai Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically.
Oh.
This is
Yes.
Team Ninja. Team Ninja's working on this game.
Which for me, I think one of the biggest sells were like, how does it look? Does it actually look like, you know, a current gen game? Like, is it?
It does. That trailer looked mighty fine.
Okay.
And it was cool. It started off with gameplay.
Oh,
Yeah.
neat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The way
Big
this
sell.
game was introduced, even before a title,
New
was
IP,
just a samurai
always
wandering.
exciting.
There's no flash, no fluff. It just immediately drawn in.
Yeah.
Awesome. I gotta check that out right after this. Star Ocean 5.
Yes.
Highlight.
Do care.
We'll give it a highlight.
Wow.
Thank you,
Highlights.
Kyle.
Highlights and highlights.
You got to show the two environmental shots.
Yeah,
Okay.
okay. The biggest thing about JRPGs that makes them special is if you can create a world, right, that's meaningful. And just those two shots that they showed in the trailer looked absolutely fantastic. Like, if you say to yourself upon watching them, I want to go and I want to explore this thing, I think you're making a good RPG. That's what it
Yeah.
did.
Did Saga Scarlet Grace for the Vita do that?
No. It showed some cool art and it said it was coming out on Vita. We don't know enough. So
Vita
we're going to have to give that a
exclusive.
don't care.
A bunch of 2D concept art.
Could be awesome.
Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8. Final chapter, Brad Ellis.
That's a highlight.
Oh, it's such a highlight.
And that's it. After everything is in HD now, right?
Yeah.
It's time. We got to go back and do the Kingdom Hearts timeline all
now
over
we're
again,
getting
right?
close to 3. I'll work on that with
Oh,
pleasure.
jeez.
Brad, explain everything that's in that package.
Okay, so it includes Dream Drop Distance, which is the 3DS game. Mm-hmm. So that's going to be on PS4 now. Then also, it was Kingdom Hearts Key in Japan. I forgot what it was called, but it was the web browser game. But they're making that into a movie now. And also, there's going to be a Birth by Sleep. I think it's a prologue to 3. So the ground zeros to Kingdom Hearts 3, I think. With Aqua in it. So I'm stoked about that.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to do just a straight stream now that it's all out in HD. You
Me.
know, just do, yeah.
Non-stop all the
Oh,
games.
jeez.
Boom, 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 every
Good luck,
game.
man.
All games, all content, non-stop. Kingdom Hearts
Platinum
channel,
trophy in every
24/7.
game. Let's do it.
Project Setsuna? That sounds familiar.
I think that's the one
That's not the
from
first time we've heard that, right?
RPG Factory, which we saw nothing of. We saw concept art of at E3.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
They
And
announced RPG Factory. They're like, hey, we're making RPGs now. And then
Oh,
we got
okay.
to see it for the first time.
Don't care?
I'll give it a highlight.
No. You got a lot of highlights here. Was that highlight?
Ah,
Excited?
man.
No. Do not care.
Dude,
Moving
don't
on.
care.
Oh, man.
Those types of games don't always make for the best trailers.
Biohazard Umbrella Core low light.
Oh,
Big time low light.
Gutter trash. Absolute.
how dare they set it up like that too?
Like possibly one interesting multiplayer combat mechanic I saw in the gameplay.
What
you
was
know?
If I showed
Would
that
you
to
like-
you,
Just melee. Like it looks like the one-on-one melee stuff in the game is kind of interesting. Kind of like an all or nothing. You can like dodge and then attack, or clash with it, or just dodge. You know, but like that's it.
if I showed you that trailer and I didn't tell you that it was a Resident Evil game, you have no idea.
Yeah, I wouldn't care anyway. You know,
Sure,
it's like,
exactly.
He's
It
using
looks
like
generic
a
and
zombie as
dumb.
a shield, and the
Yeah.
zombie's just kind of like, you know, helplessly chomping at him. He's just got his arm up there, like.
You said it best. Part of what made it such a low light was their presentation. They said it's the 20th anniversary of Biohazard.
Yeah.
Here's all
yeah,
6
no,
of the
they-
core games.
Yeah.
And then you show this garbage? Oh my god, I felt like somebody was reaching out and slapping me across the face.
It looked like that
terrible.
too, Ben.
That was a
I'm sorry you
Square
had to
Enix
sit through
level
that.
troll.
Exist Archive on December 17th.
Yes. Exist Archive. Highlight.
Okay.
No,
Ooh, wow.
that
Ooh,
gap
oh.
in between to me says don't care.
Yes. No.
I'm
Highlight.
trying to remember what it is.
It's a lot. It's a lot to take in. It's a
So
big
this
list.
is Spike
It's the-
Chunsoft, right?
No, it's Spike Chunsoft and Triace.
Okay.
Together.
So-
okay.
Oh, Trice
I-
Combat.
I'm giving this a highlight based on the pedigree. I love Spike Chunsoft and I love Triace. Like Triace Combat in any JRPG, I'm on board.
It's a smaller highlight.
Yeah,
so it's
highlight.
a little,
I'm
it's
in
a
it
little
now.
tiny highlight.
Whatever. Explosive highlight.
13 Sentinels.
Highlights.
Highlight.
Oh boy.
This
Yeah.
game.
Man, I missed a good show.
This is one you have to see. You have to see this game to under. This is the Vanillaware one.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Modern setting,
Vanillaware?
mechs in
Yes.
that gorgeous, sweet Vanillaware style.
Yeah.
Huge
This
highlight.
is awesome.
Is most of the stuff we're talking about exclusive to PS4, or is it just?
I think this one in particular is PS4 Vita. There's a lot of
Okay.
PS4 Vita. There's very little exclusive to PS4, and even more little exclusive to Vita. PS3 almost irrelevant the whole show.
Oh, sorry.
Quite a thing's coming to PS3, I think. Like enough.
Yeah.
Danganronpa 3.
Highlight.
Huge highlight. Yeah.
One after the other.
Love that trailer, too.
Oh my god.
Wait,
The
what
fact
did you
that
love
it's-
about that trailer?
Because the Bears, dude, Monokuma up there, get on trial, man.
It was a bad trailer.
I liked it, dude.
Well, we don't
I
even
like
know
it
what it
too.
said.
Got
actually.
trailer score snob over here.
I like
Sorry,
that they
liked
were
it.
using the Monokumas in place of the actual cast.
Saving
Giving it some
saving the
suspense,
cast up.
Getting you excited. The fact that it's coming to PS4, just the same way I feel about Gravity Rush. Like, people can actually get into this amazing
people will
game.
get into it more, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest Builders is coming out a lot sooner than we expected.
Highlight.
Good trailer.
yeah.
Highlight.
Great trailer.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Go
accepting.
watch that trailer.
actually.
It'll make you feel things.
I was
Good trailer.
accepting it. Don't care, but that game.
Unlike
that game looks.
Jack the Ripper season pass.
Oh, we're getting there.
Yeah, I
We're
don't know if
getting
I
there.
did. I don't know if we were getting there.
We
but
skipped
whatever.
over it when we
Like,
talked about
low
Ubisoft.
light.
Save it for the end.
Yeah, yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Probably don't care.
Low light.
I did an event like
That's
this.
a low light. It's not
that's
even
a
a
low
don't care.
light.
But it was also kind of a highlight. Konnichiwa.
Shiwa. We watched the clip again. He
Konnichiwa.
absolutely says Konishiwa.
Oh, jeez.
Konnichiwa.
It's funny. It's very funny.
HDD plates and new colors for the DS4.
Dual. It's like
Okay, so we should
for
explain
the
what that
DualShock.
is.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
And also the plates are
plates on the PS4.
yeah, the one shiny part of the PS4 comes
Okay.
off, and you can replace it with one of 10 colors now.
You can only get them in the through PlayStation stores and Gold and Silver exclusive for pre-orders.
I'm gonna put a don't
Yeah.
care on that.
Don't care.
PS Now.
Low.
Don't
light.
care.
Low light.
Yeah. Bad. Bad.
Low. Why are we not? I mean, just for obvious reasons, or?
It's crazy. It's not even come out in Japan yet.
Here's the PlayStation Now sell. You
Yeah.
can stream Final Fantasy 13.
That was in
Okay,
that
I guess I
trailer.
won't do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Done.
Like, what is this service
Sold.
offering me?
Morpheus is now called PlayStation VR. They showed some summer lessons, which is super creepy.
They showed a bunch of games actually for PlayStation VR.
Don't care.
But nothing new, right? So just kind of like.
14 on VR.
And it being called
I kinda
VR is
care.
like.
Yeah, but it just it's just a logo.
Wait, so what now?
Final Fantasy 14 with the VR. You
Also,
can play.
Danganronpa VR.
What are
Yeah.
we, wait, hold on, wait, hold the phone. What now?
Yes.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy 14.
How?
You can use the VR.
We don't know.
We
It's
don't know
just
yet.
a logo. It was just a logo. Final Fantasy 14. PlayStation VR.
We're bumping it up to a highlight.
I
Bump it up.
thought it was cool, man.
Need to
Wow.
see more. Don't care.
Yeah,
I
MMOs
thought
and
you'd be
VR
more
is going to
excited
be
just
disaster.
Danganronpa,
Yeah.
period. Anything with that.
I
I
wonder.
want to see stuff, man.
Yeah. I think we still have a long way with all of that tech before we actually like what's going to be in our
Summer
hands.
lessons.
Price drop to 3,400 yen
Highlight.
Highlight.
Huge deal.
or 34,000 yen. Sorry.
That's a crazy drop.
But that's just in Japan.
Yeah.
Where they
And
need
a
to
lot of these
begin
stuff
it.
is just Japan. Dragon Quest Builders is in Japan in January, but hopefully we'll get that soon. Yeah, Jack the Ripper. Do you want to wrap it up with
I want to
anything
bring up
Ubisoft specific? What else did we miss?
Fantasy Star Online.
Yeah, low light.
2.
Highlight
Uh-oh.
for me, but I know we'll never get it, so I get sad about it.
Oh.
But
It's
coming to PlayStation
it still
4.
looks really cool, though.
And it's frustrating because the PlayStation 4 is region free, but it doesn't matter in this case because they can still ban your IP.
Right.
So it's just they're shutting you down at every turn.
So you thought Jack the Ripper was going to be like a cool Jack the Ripper game? And
No.
then-
No, we knew it was Assassin's
That was
Creed.
going to be part of Assassin's Creed.
Oh, okay. And then they announced it's like a separate
It comes with the
Season
season
pass.
pass.
DLC that you can get. Yeah.
Yeah.
So again,
No.
maybe the announcement itself isn't that bad, but it's just the way that they marketed it, like the
Not
way.
in a press conference. Don't do that in a press conference.
Okay. I only have a couple lowlights here. I got Hot Shots Golf, King of Fighters, Biohazard Umbrella Corps, PS Now, and Ubisoft tricking with the expansion.
It was a very good press conference.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
would say
super
though,
solid.
I think you can add like 10 more lowlights to the Umbrella Core thing.
It
Like,
counts for 10.
yeah, it counts for 10.
man.
So they
Low light,
leave it out a little
More
bit.
low than all of the other lows
Yeah,
combined.
yeah.
Bloodborne, Gravity Days, For Honor, Yakuza, Neo, Star Ocean 5, Kingdom Hearts HD 2.8, Exist Archive, 13 Sentinels, Danganronpa 3, Dragon Quest Builders, and a price drop. And they have 2 more events. They're going to be at Paris Week and then PSX.
Tokyo Game Show is awesome.
Which PSX would seem to me to be like the announcement time. You know, like
Yeah.
that's when we're actually going to like show new stuff, or if we announce something, show it with gameplay for the first time. But like I can't think, what they have left. Especially
Maybe
since,
even more is coming.
So yeah, especially since if you own a PS4, you're gonna have a pretty rockin' 2015 for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Some really cool games are coming out. So shucks, I got a lot of trailers to watch. Overall, sounds like everybody's pretty stoked.
Yeah.
Nothing we
Yeah.
missed. If there is something that we missed, we put up the entire press conference so you can watch these 3 gentlemen, your reactions. Thank you guys for coming in and watching that and chatting with our community. And thank you guys for watching.